Welcome to Tabletop Gaming with Juice. Today we are doing RPG a Day, question number 8. So today the question is, how can we get more people playing? Make sure you head on over to rpgjuice.com, where you can get caught up on the latest videos, the latest news, and blog posts from Juice himself. So this question is something I'm always thinking about. I'm always trying to get more people into the hobby. The very first thing that I recommend is getting your friends and family interested. Now, I have played with my sister, my brother-in-law, my wife's side of the family. I have played with my daughter and my wife, obviously. And so I think you can start in your immediate household. That's the very first place I would start. If you have siblings, maybe you're a teenager and you've got some siblings in the house, maybe some of them are a little younger, or maybe they're even a couple years older. That's a great way to start. There are people I know who have YouTube channels who have played with their family at Christmas, such as their parents and siblings. They made little character sheets for them, gave each of them a set of dice for Christmas, and played a short session with them. That was a really cool way to get people into it. Now, obviously, I don't think that their parents became diehard tabletop RPG fans or anything like that, but it's a start. My daughter and my son love my miniatures. My son's only 3, so it's a little bit early to get him playing some tabletop RPGs. But it's never too early to start getting them interested. One of the things I've done is we have Rory's Story. Wow, can't even say that correct. Rory's Story Cubes. We have the Batman ones, and we have a few of the other sets, and we let them roll the dice and just use it to tell stories. Real simple, but it works. Now, we did that with my daughter, and she loved them. She used to play with them a lot. We used to have to tell stories. It was great. Those dice do double up as a DM tool for you. Matt Click on A Fistful of Dice, I believe, has done a tutorial on how he's used them before. And I'm sure there's other things like blogs out there that have done that as well. So I'm not going to go too far into that. My daughter. So I've tried playing tabletop RPGs with her since she was about 4. Obviously, at the time, I did not realize 4 would be too young. I didn't have a full grasp on her capability of it yet. We tried again when she was 5. She was able to play for about a half hour before it was too much for her to keep focus. She lost focus. We played again when she was 6, a little bit later as 6 years old, and that went really well. And then we played again when she was 7. When she was 7, we recorded it. It's on this channel, and she had a blast. She wanted to keep playing, and now she wants to run the monsters. That's what she says. She's like, I want to control the monsters now. So next time I'll probably let her try that. It's been about a month and a half since we played, so it's been a while. So I should probably do that soon. Let her do that. Let her run the monsters. But yeah, I think starting in your immediate household is the way to go. Then, if you have friends who are interested in some of the same stuff, whether it's superhero movies, if it is superhero movies, think of playing a superhero RPG. You know, keep it simple, do a one-shot, and see what they think. If you have friends that are interested in Game of Thrones, right now, Game of Thrones isn't going on, but there's a fantastic RPG by Green Ronin, A Song of Ice and Fire. You can give that a shot. Or you can play Dungeons and Dragons and play it somewhat like Game of Thrones, where there's very real consequences based on what side you choose and some political intrigue. If you have friends who really enjoyed Lord of the Rings, again, maybe they would be interested in playing a game like that. So, or The Hobbit, or anything like that. So just ask them. All you have to do is ask people. If you have some friends who maybe have never played a tabletop RPG, but they're into card games like Flux or board games like Settlers of Catan, then they might be interested. It's worth giving a shot. You never know until you ask. So I would just say ask. And beyond that, I mean, you're not really going to go up to random strangers that aren't into it and ask them to play. But you might ask a coworker that you're close to. Maybe you go to lunch with this person. And maybe you can just subtly drop the, hey, I like tabletop RPGs, and see what they think. See what their general feel towards that is. Or maybe they know somebody who's played before. Maybe they know somebody who talks about it. And so there might be some intrigue there where they go, that's interesting. And if they start picking your brain, they might genuinely be interested in playing. So don't be afraid to ask them. But that's just, the tip of the iceberg on how to get people into it, especially new people. Another thing you can do is share streams. There's Rollout over on the Up Up Down Down channel, and there's, Critical Role, and there's even games on my own channel that you can share with your friends and your family. And if they are interested, they'll let you know. Maybe they just start watching the stuff and that makes them interested. So that's my 2 cents on this, my 2 coppers worth. But yeah, if you have any questions about this, post below. If you have any other ideas that you'd like to expand on, post it below. I'd love to share it, and maybe I'll do a follow-up on my blog over on rpgjuice.com or something. So anyways, that's it. That was question number 8 for RPG a Day. I am Juice. This has been Tabletop Gaming with Juice. I will see you next time. Thank you.